Okay, welcome my people. Today let us do a sit down video. Once again, I'm Recho. For those who are new, I'm a YouTuber, a content creator. And please, before even I get into what I want to talk about today, please, if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and let us grow together. This is an informative video. I want we grow together and make up a community. So today I want to talk about things that I wish I could have done in my 20s, so that anybody who is in his 20s and he wants to grow, he can follow it. So I have come up with some few issues that I wish or I could have done it in my 20s, so that those who are in their 20s, they can learn it or they can use it. So I want to go direct to what I have come up with. The first thing that I wish I could have learned in my 20s is setting specified goals, coming up with an objective goal. I remember at my 23 years, when I was 23 years, that is the time when I got out from the university, and I want to thank God at 24 years old, I was able to be employed. But the moment I was employed, you can see I was very confused, very young. I was not assertive. I was very naive, that is. And I did not have anything that I could use with my money. The money that I got, I misuse it. That is what I can say. So in your 20s, whether you are employed or you are not yet employed, please just write down. Just start thinking of what you wish to have in future. Write down specified goals, things that you want to accomplish, maybe by the end of 2 years, by the end of 4 years, by the end of 5 years. I think you'll go a long way. I think I became mature when I was in my late 20s, getting into 30s. That is the time when I woke up and I realized that I had to come up with goals. I'm getting old, I'm getting mature, I'm getting into 30s, and I don't have goals. I don't have tangible thing that I can say I have used, I have make from my money. So number one, let us come up with specified goals and objective that will give us direction in our life. Okay, number two thing that I wish I could have done in my 20s is that knowing that there is no deadline in life. I know most people who are in their 20s, they always say that I want to get married by 25, I want to have a family by 25, I want to buy a house, I want to buy a car by 28. My friend, there is no deadline when it comes to life issues. Let us live our own life. There is time and season for everything. Let us live our own life and let us leave things to flow on their own. So long as you are determined, so long as you have the goal, the first thing that I talked about, my friend, everything will fall into place. That is the second thing that I may say that we should do in our 20s. Let us not kill ourselves. Let us not pressurize ourselves that by 28 I have to do this. My friend, I think you have seen in life, somebody is established by 52 years old. That is the time maybe he's getting married. It happened. You have seen even a young girl at 23 years old, somebody is employed in a very big organization. So our lives can never be the same. Our direction can never be the same. Our karma can never be the same. Everybody was meant for a certain thing in this particular world. So let us not beat ourselves. Let us not put deadlines. So long as we are working hard, my friend, everything will fall into place. Okay, number three thing that I think I came up with in this book of mine is that everything happens for a season and for a reason. At 25, you are in a certain season. I think 20s, it is the peak of life. It is the foundation. You are now beginning your life when you are at your 20s. So when you are in that particular season, my friend, I think you have to come up with a foundation. I think you all know that when you build a house, you have to make up a very strong foundation to carry the whole house. So at 20s, let us come up with a very concrete foundation, because 20s, it is the peak of life. That is where we learn, we get informed, we are educated and all that. So let us understand, we have a reason for a certain season. You are in that season of your 20s, make use of it. I wish I had knew that at your 20s you have all the energy. I can say, according to me, from my experience, when I was in my 20s, I was very energetic. But when you reach 30s and the years move, you feel your energy is going down. So at 20s, in that particular season, let us make good use of it. And I think we will go a long way. So that is another issue that I wish to tell somebody who is in his 20s. Let us use that season very well for that particular reason, to build our life, to make a strong foundation for the future. Okay, another issue that I wish I could have learned in my 20s is that sex is not love. My friend, sex is not love. And also, when it comes to love life, choose the correct partner. When you see this partner is not good or something, please don't force issues, just leave it. And even if you are having sex with this person, remember that is not love. That is one thing that I have learned across all these years that maybe I've been in relationship. And a man or a woman can be kept if this person wants. Do you see that? You cannot force anything. If somebody doesn't want to be kept, my friend, leave these people. People are out there. Find people who want to stay in a relationship. Find people who want to work for a relationship. Find people who want to build their life with somebody else. My friend, if you choose a wrong partner, I'm not a love coach or a relationship expert, but that is one thing I've learned concerning relationship. If you are choosing a partner, choose the correct one, because when you choose a wrong partner, I'm telling you, I want to assure you, it will affect your growth, finance-wise, career-wise, everything, even health-wise, because there will be a lot of stress, there will be a lot of depression. So choose correct people. And again, to add on that, love will come. Don't rush. Don't rush for love. Don't rush for this thing. It will always come. It will always be there. That is one thing I want to say. Okay, the fifth thing that I wish I could have learned in my 20s is that in life we should learn something new daily. In this life, for you to grow, you must get something new. Don't stay in that old cocoon of yours, thinking that you know everything. No, we need that exposure. We need that networking. Learn something new, even if it is a new recipe, even if it is a new book. You can be saying that each month I read a new novel, even if it is just writing a poem or anything. Try and learn something new daily, because when you learn something new daily, you are opening up your mind to new things. You are getting to know the world better, and when you get to know the world better, you can easily talk before any group of people. Learn something, even if it is politics, you can easily argue something with facts. Do you see that? Because you are informed. Let us be informed. Try and get something, even if it is just reading a magazine, even if it is going to YouTube, and type anything there that you want to learn, even if it is going to Twitter, Facebook. Get something new. I think by doing that, you grow through life a very informed person. Number 6, something that I also wish I could have learned in my 20s is that get a mentor, get a role model, get somebody that you look up to. Okay, this person can be far or near, but you follow their life, you see their lifestyle, you have seen their growth. Find a mentor. I think when you find a mentor, you will have direction in life. Because you will even know the type of dress that you want to buy, my friend. I'm saying the truth. You'll even know the type of food that you want to it, because you have seen this person. If this person does this thing, you have seen them growing. Okay, some things cannot work for us, but it gives us a sense of direction. Do you see that? It is giving us a stepping stone. We know, we come up with a routine. This person goes to work, this person is determined, this person has some Christian value, is respectful. Oh, me too, I can be respectful, I can be humble, and maybe when I become humble, maybe I can grow up like this person, I can develop like this person. So something else that I also wish those people who are in 20s, get a mentor, get a role model, person who can maybe show you one or two. And when I talk of mentor, it does not mean that this mentor is there to give you money. No, this person is there to give you, is like a life coach. Do you see that? He is directing you. It can be socially, it can be economically, it can even be spiritually. You see this person growing up spiritually, you also see, this is the correct way to go. So if you are in your 20s, please get somebody whom you can look up to. Okay, number 7 thing that I wish I could have learned in my 20s is choosing quality friends over quantity friends. I personally, I can say that I don't have a lot of friends. I have few, but I have few whom I can look up to. Maybe when I have a problem, I can turn to them and say, please help me with this and this. So let us not strive in our life that we have 1,000 friends, and these 1,000 friends, you have them, but they cannot help you. But when you have a small group of people whom you can turn up to, a small community of people whom you can turn up to very quickly and tell them, please help me with this and this, and they come up very fast for you. I think that is also a very important thing that we are supposed to look in our life. Friends are very important people. Friends, they can also make you to grow, or they can make you to slag behind in life. So let us be very cautious when it comes to friends whom we choose. And remember, I say that if you have a friend and this friend is not working up, is not showing you direction, or you see this friend is not good for me, please don't come up with issue. Let the friendship just die naturally, slowly. Don't burn those bridges, because you never know where these people you will meet up with. So also, when you have friends and you fall out, please don't burn the bridges. You need these people in future, because the village, the world is a village. The world is a global village. It is a tiny village, and you never know where you'll meet up with these people. Maybe you'll meet these people in hospital where you need their help. Maybe you'll meet up with these people where you need a promotion in a certain office. So also, let us have good friends, a few who are very good for you, instead of having a large thousand of people who cannot help you even in a tiny bit. And maybe when we fall out with these friends, let us not burn the bridges. Let it just die a natural thing. That is also another issue that I may say. And then something else is knowing your value, knowing your self-worth. I remember there was a friend of mine who was looking for a job. And because this friend of mine knew his self-worth, he could go to an office and clearly say the amount of money that he wants to be paid. And he could be paid because he was very confident. Do you see that? He was very assertive. He knew his worth. If you have him, you have a gold. You have an asset. So also in life, as an individual, let us know our self-worth. Let us know what we are capable of, and let us make people know that this is my worth, and this is what I can deliver, and this is what I can give, and this is what I can bring to the table. And my friend, when you know your self-worth, trust me, nobody will step on you, because you know your place in this particular society. You know your purpose, and when you know that particular purpose in your life, nobody will step on you. I think that is also a very important thing that we should know in our 20s. I want to believe many people, when you are in your 20s, I can use, for example, my personal experience. We tend to assume that we are very young, we are worthless, because maybe we are just young in the career, we are not experienced, so we tend to put ourselves low. No. If you are learned, if you have been educated, if you have gone to university, my friend, you are equal to the task. So let us know our self-worth. Let us make people know our self-worth, what we can bring. And I think also with that, we can grow through the career ladder very fast. Okay, the last thing that I wish I could have learned in my 20s is command your morning. Have a routine. When you wake up in the morning, be positive about life. In life, when you are positive, you will be positive throughout the day. You will have a very great day. But when you are negative, you will slug in your work. The day will be boring. Be positive when you wake up in the morning. And when I say command your morning, start up with something in the morning. For example, you can start up with a worship song in the morning. You can start up with also maybe reading a novel in the morning. You can start up maybe with doing some exercise inside the house, not necessarily going to the gym. So just command your morning to put you on toes. That is also what I can say. It is a very important thing that I wish I could have learned in the 20s, because I know if I could have started in my 20s doing something each day, it becomes part of me. Maybe reading a novel each morning before maybe I go to work. Each day I read a novel, it becomes part of me, and I become an expert in that. Maybe even singing, maybe even playing a certain instrument. When you do it every day in the morning, it becomes part of you, and it becomes a routine. And when it becomes a routine, you become an expert in that particular area. So that is the last thing that I wish I could have learned in my 20s. So my friend, I think we have come to the end of this particular video, and what I want to tell you, please subscribe. We have a lot of views, but the subscribers are very few. Please subscribe. If you have enjoyed the video, please just hit that subscribe button, and let us meet next in our new video. Bye.